And good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on which part of the world you're tuning in from. Welcome to the OLI Conversation with OLI Expert series. This is episode number 10, which is on digital transformation and how the OLI Cloud Platform is enabling digital transformation. Today, it's my distinct pleasure to welcome Lisa Williams, our Vice President of Operations Excellence, who is leading the digital transformation activities for OLI systems. So welcome, Lisa.
Thank you. I'm glad to be here
Excellent.
today.
We're so glad to have you and let our listeners know about all the cool things that OLI is doing to fuel the digital transformation. So my first question for you today, Lisa, is what is the OLI Cloud Platform that's being introduced as part of the V11 platform release? And what does it really mean for digital transformation?
Good question. So the V11 platform is this exciting extension of the OLI technology to really democratize electrolyte simulation and fuel digital transformation. We wanted to create some new enabling technologies that will allow the OLI results to really be engaging beyond design and into the facility operations, maintenance, and other organizations to allow them to benefit from those results.
Excellent. So I know we hear a lot about digital transformation, right? But from an expert point of view, how would you characterize what really digital transformation is, and how does OLI think about digital transformation?
So for OLI, it's about being a strong partner in what we know best. We have a 50-year history of providing strong electrolyte simulation to customers. And industry DX programs and organizations are an energizing new area for us to be, solution partners with our customers. The V11 capabilities allow OLI to be that strong partner. Our goal is to really have this thoughtful application of our new technologies to enhance, customer processes and allow those customers to excel. With V11, we cover technology by democratizing this electrolyte simulations right to the whole organization. We recognize the importance of process updates to use this new information. And equally important is to DX is that ensuring your people are ready to consume this new information, right? So we really strive to provide the process improvements and the training to support these powerful simulation technologies being exposed to new organizations such as maintenance and operations organizations.
Excellent. So can you tell us a little bit about what specifically are the new capabilities OLI is introducing in the OLI Cloud Platform as part of V11 for digital transformation for its clients?
So our primary offering is our Cloud API backend platform. This allows our customers to integrate powerful OLI engine into their favorite existing tools. That's a big deal. It's a web-based RESTful API, and it provides you the ability to integrate the OLI calculation engine into your existing solutions, your visualizations, your data platforms that you use today. So you can use this API to really create new value-add solutions and programs inside of your organization. So V11 Cloud Platform really puts the power of integration into your hands as a customer.
Excellent. So can you tell us a little bit more then about what is OLI's approach to really giving solutions for digital transformation to our clients?
Platform V11 is really there to drive that automation that we've talked about. So with the API, we're able to push the source data into our engine and return those results so that they live alongside the real-time process data. So we really want to focus on our strengths, right? So we don't strive to actually create a platform for digital transformation, but we want to provide the tools that will augment the customer's existing technology choices. And we're doing that through our secure and easy to use API.
Excellent. Great to know how we're enabling clients here. So what else has OLI created in addition to the API to democratize electrolyte chemistry simulation?
So one of the other tools that we've built out of the API is actually an application, cloud application builder. This is another tool that comes out with the V11 platform. This tool will take the OLI Flowsheet ESP to the cloud and allow those simulations to be completed by the whole of the organization. Use them for optimizing units and troubleshooting. So meanwhile, the model is being continuously monitored or curated by the simulation experts. So they're really publishing that information and making it available to others. It puts the power of running simulations into more hands than the traditional software would, while still allowing that level of integrity to be maintained on the model. Really sets up for a strong change management application and communication between the organizations that normally is pretty siloed, providing that feedback back and forth.
Excellent. One of the key messages for OLI is that we're enabling anytime, anywhere access by any application or any user for cloud platform. How does OLI sort of, enable that? How do we enable integration of electrolyte modeling with third-party repositories as well as third-party platforms and ecosystems?
Both V11 platform cloud tools are available from any connected device, and that's very powerful. For the APIs, we're really using commercially available connectors and integration tools that will enable the automation of the results to customers' existing platforms and things that they know, JSON and Python. This path really enables the powerful OLI results to be directly integrated into existing systems without excessive effort. The Cloud Application Builder and resulting cloud apps really allow the use of these simulations to be unleashed to the customer organization, and again, while maintaining the integrity of the model with the simulation team.
Excellent. Just to unpack that on the Cloud App Builder and the Cloud Apps, how does this really enable somebody who may not necessarily be an expert in electrolyte modeling to leverage some of those same insights into their operations activity?
So, think about walking through the plant as an operator, and, I've got this nice new cloud app in my hand. It's specifically, let's talk maybe wash water rates on the unit. And I want to run a what if scenario directly in the field. I want to understand, can I reduce this and save some of this water and processing of this water each day? I would normally have to go and talk to the simulation person and get them to rerun that and possibly miss my window of opportunity. With the published cloud app, I'm able to actually have the simulation expert create that app for me, and I'm able to put in the changes that I as an operator want to make to the wash water and see what the results are. If I cut it too far, I can see when solids are going to start to form, and I should not go that low. I'm able to make a decision promptly with actionable data right in my hands in the field, and that's pretty powerful and a change.
Absolutely, that sounds very compelling. The cloud platform, for somebody that's not familiar with it, that may sound too complex, too many different platforms, potentially too many different tools. Can you talk to us about, how is all this available? Is it simple? Is it easy to deploy, implement, access? Can you talk a little bit about, what does all of this mean in terms of cloud platform, and how does somebody start actually using and implementing it?
Sure. So as an existing OLI customer specifically, the new cloud APIs and cloud app builder and apps don't require any additional software to function. So this is really good news for your IT departments. We are in line with industry trends in cloud technology, the RESTful based web API to drive the automation and design. We're using named user logins. There's no specific component that you don't already have that needs to be installed. So good news there.
Excellent. So Lisa, early on you talked a little bit about how it's all about people, process, and systems in really enabling effective transformation from a digital transformation perspective. Can you talk a little bit more about what you mean by that and what's really required for that?
Really getting into people readiness, making sure that we're able to be ready for change and embrace new tools. We need to be able to update processes and how those are important to the customer. And this is where OLI wants to provide the leadership around those processes that we're enhancing. We've got our strong consulting offering that's able to do that. So it's not just the technology part of digital transformation that OLI is looking to deliver. It's the technology, the people, and the process, and really wrapping the three together to provide a whole encompassing solution.
Excellent. And can you talk a little bit about sort of what kind of skills do people need to be able to use these tools?
For the APIs, this is more your data scientists, possibly your IT departments. They're going to be the ones that are going to traditionally help you set up this type of connectivity. Ample documentation is going to be provided through OLI with our software support program. Cloud Application Builder is a lot more intuitive. It's not intensive to set up. It's got a GUI, and it provides the guidance on designing and publishing cloud apps. So really minimal support will be needed from those additional skill sets, depending on the connectivity that you have available.
Excellent. This has been a fascinating discussion, Lisa. So thank you so much for providing your insights. And to our audience, thank you so much for listening in. If you have any questions, please send an email to sales@olisystems.com. You can schedule time to meet with our expert, Lisa Williams, or you can talk to another expert at OLI. Please reach out. And again, thank you so much for your time and have a wonderful day. Thank you.
Thank you.